Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we will discuss about loops in Java. The first loop condition which we are going to discuss here is while loop. In our previous classes, we already discussed about conditional statements. Please watch those classes and come back here. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. First, we are going to understand how loop executes. Then we are going to discuss one real life example so that you will get a good understanding, good intuition on in which situations we are going to use loops. So coming to today's class, loop itself, you are going to understand loop means something it is going to be executed multiple times. We call it as loop. If you want to execute a block of code multiple times, the same block of code if you want to execute multiple times, then we use loop statements. The first statement is while loop statement. So int I is equal to 1. While brackets open and close, in between the brackets we have to write the condition I less than 5. If the condition is true, execute the body of the loop. Open brackets, closed brackets. In between brackets what we have written, that is what the body of the while loop. So in the while loop we have written system.out.println of I, display I and hyphen loop. After that increment I is equal to I plus 1. So whenever you see this loop, the first thing you have to come into your mind, we are taking a variable. That variable is to be initialized first. So I is equal to 1. What is the initialization value? Initial value for I? 1. After that condition. After that in the body we have written increment operator. Increment operator I is equal to I plus 1. We are incrementing the I value. So if you want to write a loop, the three conditions must needed is initialize the variable, condition, increment. So based on that, loop is going to be executed. So let's try to understand step by step how it is going to be executed, and then we'll check the output. Then we go into the next example. Initially this line of code will executed I is equal to 1 while I less than 5 means 1 less than 5. Yes, condition is true. Whenever the condition is true, execute the body of the loop. System.out.println of display I. What's the value that present in I? 1. So 1 hyphen loop will be displayed. After that I is equal to I plus 1. Now I value is 2. Again check the condition 2 less than 5. Yes, it is going to execute 2 less than 5. The condition is true. So that's why it will execute system.out.println of 2 hyphen loop. 2 hyphen loop. Again I is equal to I plus 1. I value is now the I value is 3. 3 less than 5. Yes, execute. Next I is equal to 4. 4 less than 5. Yes, execute. Next I is equal to 5. 5 less than 5, which is false. So loop is going to be executed until the condition is false. So that's why you must be very careful about writing the conditions. If you write I greater than 5, the loop is going, so there is a chance that your condition is going to be executed for infinite number of times. So your condition should be, you have to write the condition properly. That is what where you have to focus. This is how loop statements will going to be executed. Once the loop, the condition is failure, 5 less than 5, condition fail. So loop stops executing this loop, come out of this body. No, it is not going to execute the body. After the body of the loop, whatever the statements is there, it keeps on continuing executing the remaining code. So after loop, what's the statement we have? System.out.println of outside loop. So after this 1 loop, 2 loop, 3 loop, 4 loop, after that it is going to display outside loop. Here we did not mention the output. After coming out of the loop, it is going to be executed outside loop. Okay. So now we'll tell an example where in which situations these loops will be very helpful. Most of the times we are going to use loop. Let's take an example for better understanding. Suppose if you are playing a video game. So you are given 5 chances or 5 lives has been provided for you. Means before the game over, how many chances they have provided? They have provided you 5 chances. After that, the game is finished. Game is over. So not exactly this is the way they will write a very large intuition. We are providing it in a small understanding. So initially how many chances are given? 5 chances. That's why initialization, I is equal to initialize it to 5. While I greater than 0, this is what the condition. Whenever 5 greater than 0, yes, it go into the loop. Here we have to write the code for playing the game. Whatever the code you have to write, we have to execute if you want to play the game, that code will be written here. Once you lost the chance, decrement the I is equal to I minus 1. Again check the condition, 4 greater than 0, again play the game. Once you lost the chance, come out. 5 times, after 5 times, 0 greater than 0, no, false, it will come out of the loop. And it is going to execute system.out.println of game over. So for better understanding and intuition, we have taken this example. Hope you understand how, in which situations we are going to use the loop. If you have any questions regarding the example, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.